Master Yuan? I have the clues we need.
Oh, Padawan. Back already? What clues did you find?
Very old teachings of Rajivari through, I guess what would be his students. Maybe you could classify them as disciples, but it's their final battle. But then they also talked about his teachings at the same time, almost to comfort themselves at the end.
I think I recovered enough of Rajavari's philosophy to help me.
So the Jedi besieged Kaleth after Rajivari tried to kill the Council.
Yes.
And his apprentices held the line all by themselves. Remarkable.
It is, isn't it? They were very, very loyal. And brave at the end. I know the Council would probably choose not to see it that way, but... Oh, they were very loyal to their cause and very loyal to Rajivari.
Rajavari's apprentices knew there was no hope, but they defended their beliefs to the last.
Yes. With a different master, they could have been great Jedi. Hopefully the principles you've recovered will help you pass into the Fount of Rajivari safely. And once Kaizen brings us the last coordinate... Wait, where is Kaizen? It's been... How long was I working?
Has he not returned? Really? That's odd. He's normally very quick at these. How about I go and look for him to be safe?
I could go and find Kaizen, just to make sure he's all right.
He mentioned the waterfall caves, didn't he?
Yes.
If Kaizen has the last coordinate, you can triangulate the Fount of Rajivari. There's no time to waste, Padawan. Go, and may the Force be with you both.
Thank you. Well, this most certainly looks like a waterfall. So I have to be in the right place. And it looks like there's a cave right here, so maybe this is where Kaizen was. I hope he's alright. This area is definitely odd. I don't think it's necessarily dangerous for the most part, but I don't know, at the same time. A lot of strange things, especially with Rajivari and all of his teachings floating around. And these droids. It's interesting that they're still here. Probably means that I'm in the right place then. Are those Twi'lek? Nalen's people? Oh, hello. Oh no. Well, it looks like Nalen has amassed himself followers? How many though? I mean, there are 3 more over there. I'm gonna try to avoid them as much as I can, but how did he gain this many followers this quickly? Yep, they all want to fight. So apparently if you're not one of theirs, they're going to fight you. Good to know. Is that... Kaizen, is that you? Well, at least I found you before they could hopefully do anything to you. Are you alright? Actually, you know what? That's probably a ridiculous question at a time like this. So just know I'll get you out of here as quickly as I can. And then we have to find Nalen. I can't believe he's amassed himself this kind of following already. Are you alright though? I was worried.
Did Nalen hurt you? I can try to treat your injuries.
I am sorry, Kaizen. Is there any way to get more points? Can you start fresh? I mean, I know it won't be a lifetime's worth of points that you had already had, but it would be better than nothing.
You said you get Jagannath points from hunting. You could start again. Kaizen, Master Yuan has been at the Jedi Temple for hours. Nalen must have used some force trick to make you think he was Yuan.
But he doesn't know of the traps, and I have the answers to the traps, so there's still time to hopefully beat him there.
He can find it. Whether he can enter safely without the clues I've gathered is another matter.
Dosk janga rasjak. Shiverskarsuk. Gus. Zonkelis. Korra. Tornor basruk. Endekrusk. Zankalis. Morta vrapsak.
What is this? I don't know if I've seen this before. Huh. More ancient Jedi temples. Looks like a ruin now. An extension of Kaleth, maybe? Or maybe something else entirely. And it looks like the Flesh Raiders are here in full force. Oh, for a second there I thought he was just gonna let me pass. Oh, that hurt. I really and truly thought he was just gonna let me pass, which would have been new for Flesh Raiders. But to see that they're exactly as I expected them to be. I still wonder if this in part is the servants that the allies were supposed to have left. Who else would have lived here way back then? Servants of, or allies to the Rajivari. Again! So strong, some of them? This is incredible. It's haunting. You know what I mean? I don't know if I expected to find this here with everything, but I can see why Rajivari would have left his teachings or the fount of everything here. Interesting that it's being protected by Flesh Raiders, though. Is it because they consider this their home? Or something else entirely? I wish they'd communicate with me so I could ask them. What draws them here? What forces them to protect this place over and over and over again? I mean, if it's their home, then that's completely understandable, but if it's not, and something else is making them stay here, protecting us, I don't know. And also, these Flesh Raiders look a little different than some of the others. And while we're not far away from their camp or what almost looked like a village, we're still far enough away that this is out of the way for them.
No further, Seeker. You come here unpurified. It is an insult to Rajivari's memory. Rajivari's apprentices were flawed, but they walked the fire and were reborn.
Skočarad mask osla. Svetod trangis. Kumpapolua. Your scout pokret.
Only a personal sacrifice will show your strength and resolve, Seeker. Will you be purified by flame?
Isn't sacrifice foolish, according to Rajivari's teachings?
No. How can sacrificing my strength make me more powerful?
Then Master Rajivari's teachings have guided you. Go forward, Seeker.
Thank you. Well, it seems I understood that portion of the teachings from Rajivari correctly. What other ones will I find next?
You made it after all. I hoped your head would be Nalen's trophy by now. I came here to prove myself to Nalen, but the traps, it doesn't matter. You're the enemy. If I can still hold a blade, I can stick you in the heart.
I think that this is a trick. This must be one of the teachings of Rajivari, or just a test for trap? So what was it that he said? You can't show mercy to your enemies at any point, right? Wasn't that what the terminal had said?
That makes you my enemy. Sparing you will only lead to greater destruction.
Ah, a disciple of Rajivari after all. Go now. You've earned the right.
I think only one more trap to go after that. This. Do I want to know? Do you smell that?
Sasek. Otrafels Kojek.
Oh, good. Lovely. It is already hurting. The Rajivari. Teaching Livi, quick. Life is a struggle you have to fight until the end. I think that was it.
I will not die without a fight.
Okay, I think, I can breathe a little bit better. Is it dissipating? Whew, okay. I think we're okay. Well, I guess I successfully followed his teachings at least to this point. Or I guess until the end. I think that this is who I'm looking for.
Of course, here is the other. Seekers of forbidden knowledge always have their pursuers. If you came for Nalen Ralok, he has been and gone. So much is fleeting. But I remain. And I remain the man I was. Rajivari.
So you are no hologram, are you?
What precisely are you?
Janor Foita. Zademo. Ragorant. Rakiluglex Knas.
Your pet is brighter than he looks.
He's not a pet.
When my body failed me, I refused to become one with the Force. How could I? The Jedi were still imperfect. Here, in my laboratory, I had refined certain devices. I could give one chosen apprentice decades of experience in a day. An apprentice to become worthy to carry my vision.
So you are the fount of Rajivari. You are the knowledge. Interesting. So you've been waiting all this time to give one person all of your knowledge. Is there, I understand that you think that the Jedi are imperfect and everything like that, but why not find a way to share it with more people to spread the word? If you think that your beliefs are truly the right way for the Jedi, isn't that something that you would have tried to share further?
Your wisdom and knowledge were preserved through you and these devices you created.
I have waited for new acolytes. I believed Nalen Ralok was a suitable candidate.
And now?
But disappointment. Nalen walked through the traps instead of solving them. He suffered greatly. Now, Nalen is changed.
Changed? He was already changing when I first met him, though. I don't think he's been well for a long time. I still hope, though, that I can save him in the end, but we'll have to see.
Can anything be done for Nalen?
Possible, but doubtful.
All right.
I miscalculated. Nalen's mind wasn't equal to the wisdom he demanded. I have made not a successor, but a monster. Nalen will not remake the Jedi. He wishes to destroy them and everything else on this world, beginning with the Great Forge, where lightsabers are made. Without the Forge, the Jedi lose their martial power. You must stop Nalen before he destroys it.
All right, I can do that. Wait, the Forge... You said where lightsabers are made? Can you give me a little bit more information?
Master Yuan hasn't discussed this forge with me.
In my time, it crafted our blades and scientific instruments. Now, lightsabers are created there. That weapon won't suffice against Nalen, but you carry the hilt of the first blade, an old friend. Simple procedure would convert it to a working lightsaber hilt, and perhaps a crystal from the Forge caves to power it, given its age.
Alright, I'll see what I can do then. Thank you for your help.
I appreciate your guidance, Master Rajivari.
Pass through the caves and seek the Forge at the mountain summit. Stop Nalen, this abomination my knowledge has created.
Can I help you pass on before I go? Are you ready, or are you still going to stay here and wait?
Master Rajivari, you've held on to this existence for thousands of years. Perhaps it's time for it to end.
Ah, child. You see only what the Jedi are, but I saw what could have been. My colleagues wouldn't listen. I spoke of strength, they cowered. I spoke of a golden age. They chattered of overstepping ourselves. It will happen. Someday, the right acolyte will carry my vision.
You mean another Nalen? Honestly, do you think that that's the way to go? Your vision hasn't led so far to a better anything. It got all of your apprentices killed. All of them fought to the bitter end for you and for your vision that never came to fruition. And now look at Nalen. Look what's happened to him. Are you sure that you'll ever find that right acolyte? Because I'm not sure.
Those ideas drove you to betray the council, your friends. And what about your apprentices?
My apprentices, yes. Cahill, always wiser than his age. And Vadria, north. You speak of things I had long put aside.
It's easy to do. I can see how you're suffering, though. And how you'll be remembered is just as important as how you lived in some cases, especially somebody with a legacy like yours. It might be time to just let go, move on. Let the Jedi figure things out for themselves, because as much as you might want them to be stronger and better or different, they are what they are and they have been for a very long time. And, I don't know, they're gonna have to figure all of this out for themselves as they move forward.
You were a great man once. You deserve more than this ruin and your memories.
I gave my dream to Nalen Rannoch, and I saw a horror. Perhaps was always so. Please, stop him.
I will.
Correct my last mistake.
I will.
You must succeed. You are proof the Jedi did not lose their way, after all.
Goodbye. I don't know, Kaizen. He seemed more sad than anything at the end. He held such great hopes for the Jedi, and he thinks that they failed him. Did they actually fail him? I can't say. I was never the one holding his vision. He was, but it's a sad way to live, isn't it? Your whole life, your whole existence, everything based off of this, and then stuck here for who knows how long, waiting for somebody else to pick up your vision and then do something with it. Talk about being stuck in the past, huh? Did you hear that? Oh, delightful. Alright. Looks like something didn't want me to take that crystal. Is that... Is this from Rajivari? I don't think we were betrayed by him by any stretch. He wants to protect Jedi, not kill them. Maybe Nalen upset it? Upset maybe some kind of imbalance in the Force, perhaps? Odd. I think that that's the forge that we're looking for. Well, at least we made it. I don't know if we made it here before Nalen, but we still made it. I think I have time to fix the lightsaber up so I can use it. Small favors, at least.
Dornor Basrum, the Endekrusk, Sankalis, Morta Vrapsak, Skocharad Mask Osla, Svetod Tranis, Untapolua, your scout Pokret.
Alright, I'll begin building. Do you mind watching my back while I do?
This will require a lot of concentration. If you could look out for me.
Nodreksk, Svetod Tranis.
Thank you.
Petoskus Zarsk, Nodreksk, Tajaba.
Nalen.
Fitting that it's you, armed with the last lightsaber this forge will ever make. Look at her! Another Jedi to nod and preach and do nothing while the Flesh Raiders ravage our home. I know Rajivari's secrets. Horrors that the Jedi, this Jedi, have been chasing, and only I can protect us, our families, and our future.
Nalen, why don't you let your friends speak? What do they want? What do they want for you?
I'd like to hear what the others make of your opinions.
Nalen, you're going too far. How is this protecting us?
I did this for all of you. If you can't see the danger, I'll show you myself.
Nalen, you need to stop lying to yourself and to your friends, but most importantly, yourself. You're angry and scared, and I understand that. The Flesh Raiders have definitely done a number on your village and your people, and that's not fair. And I do agree the Jedi should have stepped in and helped a long, long time ago. But this isn't how you protect them. This isn't how you keep your village going and make it stronger. You have to just stop lying, Nalen.
Listen to your people. This is not what they want.
It'll make sense when you're dead. Let's have this done.
All right, Nalen. Let's have this done then. I wish you'd listen. I wish you would see reason. Maybe this is the only way, though. Who knows? Hopefully after we have this duel, you'll see the other side of it. Maybe you'll listen to them finally. Because you need to, Nalen. You have to start listening.
I'd forgotten the smell of my own blood. I yield.
You beat Nalen Rallick? Please, you're not going to kill him.
No, I'm not. I guess the only thing to do is take him prisoner at this point, but I'm not gonna kill him.
I won't kill him. He can go to the Jedi Temple until his fate is decided.
But we still lose him. The village needs Nalen's help. How are we going to keep it together?
At this point, I think the only thing the village can do is find their own strength. All of this happened because Nalen had the weight of the entire village on his shoulders. It's time for you all to start taking little bits of it, so then that way you don't have another situation where somebody feels overburdened by it all. Because this could easily happen again, and it won't be a Jedi like me here stopping it. You probably won't like who comes to stop it the next time.
Relying on others to protect you makes you weak. Remember that.
We could always depend on him. Maybe we pushed him into becoming this.
Maybe.
We can carry Nalen to the Temple, Master Jedi. He still belongs to us.
Ringhods Ruk Sark, Trakva Grenok, Lurkikachos.
No small hunter. What do you mean by that, Kaizen?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Rasmukresare Oglok, Brandenborsk, Skuvjentras, Ortargorsk, Garnax, Orkankisk.
The... what? The Herald of the Scorekeeper. What is that, if you don't mind?
Herald of the Scorekeeper, what is that?
Garnis Hisaknak Onath, Skuvjentras, Gorgakeran, Zevrenzesek, Dornor Basruk, the Endekrusk, Sankalis, Mortavrapsak, Wajulambasarsk, Parsk Potrak, Nodreksk, Untapolua.
You do me a great honor. Kaizen, thank you very much. I look forward to traveling with you and seeing what we can do.
If you truly believe I am this herald, I'll do my best to live up to the name.
Rag Oras, Tajaba, Kur Unskara, Oreflex, Varjo Raunor, Do Unskka,
Agreed.
Svetod, Trangis, Nakagor Aryak,